Hi, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing another product review. Allpowers sent me their power bank to review and to share with you guys. And we have been using it for at least the last month here in Patty's van in the beach house. She's got the Blue Eddy and finds that she's right at her max limit on power if she just has the Blue Eddy. So we put this Allpowers in here so that we could actually try it out and use it out here in the field, full-time van life. I did do some DC testing on this power bank at home, and it's about 85% efficiency, which is normal for these type of power banks. So I'm happy that this is compatible with some of the higher end, more expensive power banks. This one is a 1500 watt hour bank. It's got a 2400 watt inverter in it with a 4000 watt peak. It's got 4 USB, 4 AC outlets, 2 USB-C, and 1 13 volt 10 amp cigarette lighter adapter. I do wish that it had either an XT60 or an Anderson connection so that when I use these power banks in my van builds, you get a better connection. Those cigarette lighter adapters, they wiggle. I'm not a fan of them. So I would like to see that. However, we have been very happy with this power bank, and what Patty's been doing is she'll use her Blue Eddy. It charges up throughout the day. We'll charge this Allpowers charges up at 1500 watts an hour on a outlet, so an hour and a half, and this is fully charged. She's got 1500 watt hour power bank fully charged. Also, she can charge this at 650 watts on solar if she doesn't have access to electricity. So she can charge up her Blue Eddy, and then if it's still daylight, she can charge up this or hook up a portable power to this bank. I'm going to break her light. So super happy with how this has been functioning. But I want to tell you, when I first was sent the power bank to try out, we did the watt hour testing on it, the discharge testing on it, and we put it in Patty's van. We were hoping to get to use it in this fashion. And she completely powered it down, which I had done several times, and we couldn't get it to power back on. I reached out to customer service. They immediately contacted me back, and they told me how to do a hard reset on the power bank. When I did the factory reset, it did not work. So they sent me a new power bank. So the customer service was pretty good. I did receive this one almost immediately, just a couple of days later. We did the same testing on it, and before I did this review, this has been in use for over a month. It's probably been completely discharged. I'm gonna say 100 times, because we have discharged it multiple times throughout the day because it charges up so fast. When I first got down to the shop, I had some power issues, and I used this one and my Ace Volt to run my shop, my power tools, charging my batteries. So we really have used this a lot. This one also has the 30 amp adapter. Now, the other thing that I like about this is the weight. It is right under 32 pounds. So it makes it easier for Patty to lift it in and out of her van, especially as high as I've got it in here. The Blue Eddy, you know, it's 60 pounds. The other thing that I'm going to tell you that I'm happy with is there's no power brick to charge it. It's all internal, and all you have is a power cord for charging this, and I'm a fan of that. I hate the power banks that you have to use in conjunction with these banks. I will say the fan on this one is a little bit louder than most of the power banks that I've been using. It is compatible to the Ace Volt. It is louder than the Blue Eddy. Typically it's something that you get used to when you are using these power banks. All right, let's take a look at this display here. You've got the battery indicator, but you also have the percentage. So I like that. You know I'm a fan of that. Now, you'll see there's only one display here. And that's what I don't like about this unit, is if I plug anything into this and it starts putting out power, then I no longer can tell how much power is going into it. It'll show one, but not both. So if I'm only charging it and I'm not using it, I'll know exactly how many watts are going in because it's going to show me right here. The second that I plug something into this, then I lose my input display. So I feel like they could very easily show both of those, the input and the output. But you can see this is a very clean looking machine. I like it. I like the aesthetics of it. It's really neat looking. Anyway, XT60 for the solar charge, and let's take a look at the solar panels. All right, I got one of the solar panels set up, and these are 100 watts. They're right under 8 pounds. It's foldable. They're like 24 by 20 inches when they're all folded up, but 8 pounds, easy to store away. And when you fold them up, let me show you, it really makes a small, compact briefcase, easy to store away in your van or RV or wherever you're storing it at. All right, you can see it folds up pretty nice and easy to store away while you're driving.